It started with dreams. Every night, the same thing. It's like I'm awake, but I'm not. I see this pair of eyes every time. They don't blink, they don't move, they just watch. At first, I thought it was stress. You know how your brain fills in shapes in the dark? Street lights, reflections, curtains swaying in the wind. But last night, I saw them when I was awake, in a window across the street. No face or body, just eyes. And they sit there completely still. I turned on the lights and they were gone. But when I turned them off again, they were closer. Every time I close my eyes, I see them open, and I haven't slept since.
This message is transmitted at the request of the Davidson County Sheriff's Office and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. A child abduction emergency has been issued for Davidson County. This includes the city of Nashville and surrounding areas. Law enforcement agencies are investigating reports of unknown individuals attempting to abduct children from their homes during dark hours. Authorities have confirmed that several children have been reported missing in the past 2 hours, and that these incidents are believed to be connected. The suspects for these abductions are described as wearing extremely dark clothing that obscures their bodies and faces, leaving only their eyes visible. These individuals have been reportedly standing outside bedroom windows, attempting to lure children into opening windows or doors. Residents are advised to take the following precautions immediately. Lock all doors and windows and close all blinds. Cover any windows without blinds with towels or tape. Do not allow children to respond to voices, tapping, or movements outside windows. Keep all exterior lights on. Report any suspicious behavior to law enforcement immediately. If you need to report a missing child, call the Davidson County Sheriff's Office or 911. Parents and guardians are urged to speak with children about not approaching windows at night and to report anything unusual. Law enforcement is actively searching for suspects. This concludes this message from the Emergency Alert System. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more updates.
Attention all residents. The Davidson County Sheriff is issuing a Be on the Lookout advisory for a suspect believed to be involved in recent attempted child abductions. The suspect is described as a tall, slender individual, wearing fully black clothing with no visible markings. Their face and body is completely obstructed. Only their eyes are visible. Multiple witnesses report the suspect standing motionless outside residential windows, sometimes for extended periods of time. The suspect does not flee when observed, but disappears when officers arrive on scene. Residents are asked not to approach the suspect under any circumstances. The suspect is believed to be armed and dangerous. If you observe someone matching this description, do not approach them, and call 911 immediately. Units are continuing patrols in neighborhoods with high call volume. Thank you for listening.
They're wrong. The police are wrong. I saw it up close. I saw the eyes in my living room window. They were too high off the ground for anyone to be standing there. I thought it was someone watching me, so I tried to scare them off. I turned the lights on and there was nothing. No face or body, just the eyes and darkness. And then they moved. Not like someone stepping away. They folded. It was like the eyes were the only thing that existed, and everything around it was just pretending to. I could feel them pulling at me, like my head was already somewhere else. I saw things that I couldn't comprehend. I don't think they were trying to kidnap me. I think they were trying to collect me. They are already halfway inside our world, and if you keep staring, they'll finish the job.
Civil authorities have issued a local area emergency for Davidson County, Chatham County, Williamson County, Rutherford County, Wilson County, Sumner County, and Robertson County. This is not a test. Over the past 24 hours, authorities have reported a significant increase in missing people in the affected counties. There have been hundreds of adults and children reported missing. Law enforcement confirms that these disappearances are occurring within secured residences with no signs of forced entry. Families of the missing individuals have provided consistent statements. In many cases, witnesses report the victim was standing silently, staring at a pair of unidentified eyes in their window before disappearing. Authorities are still investigating how these strange incidents are occurring. At this time, it is advised to take the following actions. Close all curtains and blinds and lock all doors and windows. Get into an interior room with no windows. Turn off all lights and make your home look empty. Report any suspicious activity to law enforcement immediately. Do not look directly into any windows at night. Do not investigate strange activity outside your home. Emergency response capabilities are becoming increasingly limited due to the scale of the situation. Remain indoors. Avoid windows. Await further instructions from authorities. More information will be broadcast as it becomes available.
The eyes are not what you think. You think they are watching you. They are not. They are hunting. When you look at them, you look for meaning that belongs to your world. Faces, bodies, but there are none. The longer you stare, the closer you are standing. Your homes are thin places. Your windows are openings. The light makes you visible. When you are taken, they will bring you to their world. You will not be lost. You will be used. And there is no coming back.
This is a civil danger warning for northwestern Tennessee. This message is transmitted at the request of the Tennessee Department of Emergency Management. This is not a test. Repeat, this is not a test. As of 10:15 p.m. local time, officials have confirmed that the strange eyes appearing in windows are not human and do not originate from this world. These eyes belong to a hostile extradimensional organism that uses visual contact to track and capture human prey. Individuals taken by these creatures are taken to an unknown location where survival is assumed to be impossible. Once a person has looked into the eyes, they are considered marked. The creatures will then pursue the marked individual until they are taken. There is no known method of escape or concealment once visual contact has been made. Residents who have not yet seen the eyes are required to take the following actions immediately to preserve life. Cover all windows, mirrors, and reflective surfaces. Lock all doors and windows. Get into the most interior room of a building with no windows. Turn off all interior and exterior lights. Make your home look empty. Remain silent. If possible, wear clothing over your eyes to shield your vision. Do not attempt to observe or investigate the creatures. There is no safe place to be once you have seen the eyes. Avoid contact at all costs. Emergency services are unavailable at this time to protect their safety. If you believe you have already seen the eyes, remain where you are. Do not flee or look outside. Stay sheltered until further notice. This message will repeat silently until new information is known. Stay tuned for further updates. This has been an activation of the emergency alert system. This is not a test.
Civil danger warning for the entire state of Tennessee. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Tennessee Department of Emergency Management. This is an extension of the civil danger warning issued for Northwest Tennessee a few hours ago. At 2:17 a.m. local time, authorities confirmed that the creatures known as the Eyes are no longer confined to windows or structures and are now actively roaming outdoors. Reports indicate that any human seen by these creatures is immediately taken. Being outside is now considered extremely dangerous. Effective immediately, all residents are ordered to take the following actions to protect their lives. Get indoors immediately. Stay away from doors, windows, and reflective surfaces. Get into the most interior room of your shelter with no windows. Turn off all lights. Remain silent. Emergency services are unable to assist until the situation resolves. Once visual contact with the creatures is made, there is no method of escape or rescue. Do not attempt to flee. Do not attempt to observe. Do not attempt to help others outside. Stay sheltered and silent until the all clear. This alert may be the final warning. This is not a test. Stay tuned for possible updates.
I looked at one, just briefly, but I already know it's too late. I didn't mean to. I thought it was just a reflection. Ever since I saw it, things feel thinner. Like this room is just a picture taped onto something else. Sometimes I can see through it. I can feel them deciding what I'll be used for. I already don't belong here anymore. I can see their world now. It's very bright, and it's looking back at me.